All right, Goldie. We don't like this part, do we, huh? We don't like this part, do we? You're getting everything, though. You're getting the whole 9 yards. It was difficult to get in that shit. Hey, I put some catnip spray in there. You should calm down, right? Yeah, okay, we're going right now. Okay, taking Goldie. He quieted down quite a bit and playing the cat music. He's got catnip spray in there, too, but I don't know how much good that does. If you're just upset, you're upset. So he's going to get the whole 9 yards. He's going to get the 3-year rabies shot. He should be able to get it because he's got prior shots, not from this place, but from another place. 3-year and a 1-year and all that. He's got the microchip. It's already registered and stuff. He's got, what is that other thing you call? Yeah, meow, I know. He's going to get the revolution. And, what do you call that? Oh, God. I forgot. It starts with a D. It's not dementia. I got dementia right now for crying out. I can't think of it, man. I can't think of the word. And, it's something that cats get. It's like FLVVP or something like that. I forgot what it was again. He's going to get that, too, because I figure one as well. I don't know, you know. I keep thinking what happened with Putin. It's so sudden. So sudden. But Goldie's my link to Putin. So Goldie's going to get, you know, Goldie's my link to Putin and Rocky. He's the only one that known him for all that time. You know him about, yeah, I know. You know him about the same time I know him, practically. Putin was with me for almost 10 years. 2 more weeks, because I got him on January 12, 2013. He died on 2022, Christmas Eve day, December 24th. Yes, that definitely upset the hell out of me. And then Rocky was like the double whammy. He died of heart. And you know what? It was interesting too. Rocky died of you know, heartbreak. Literally. And I was glad I was filming it. I thought he was going to come out of it. I kind of video everything with my cats, right? And so I was glad I did that because people wouldn't have believed it. But then when I talked to the guy over at the place over here, where you get the shots, it's like he said, oh yeah. He says, yeah, you agree that happens. He told me that's quite common. It's quite common. It's not that uncommon. It's not like real super common, but it's definitely happens, you know, fairly often enough. So, you know, Rocky was super sensitive too. I mean, I don't know what the heck. I mean, I wish somehow, you know, I'd like to communicate with him, but you know, that could be a devil's trick. So I'm just gonna let whatever happens. But I did have that one very, very, very strong dream that I thought was real, and it was so real that I was grabbing my camera in the dream. Which I said, no, people ain't gonna believe this. They're all jumping around, they're all happy and stuff, and people aren't gonna believe this, you know. As soon as I started filming, it went, you know, video, and it went like white, blanked out, and then I woke up, and I remembered my dream. That's when I made that video right at that time when it was fresh in my mind, because, you know, you kind of forget about things. You know, you're busy, you're going on with the next thing, you forget about it. So we shall see. This place isn't bad. It's kind of like, I just hope I don't have a problem getting a 3-year rabies shot, because he's 8.5. That'll take him to 11.5 years old. That'll be a year older than when Putin lived to be. But see, 10.5 years old is not really that old for a cat to die. I mean, sometimes, I don't know how they figure this stuff out, but they say he would have been, I think about 58 years old. Yeah, he would have been 58. So, you know, at 10 years you'd have been 56, and every year is 4 years after 2 years. So really, to be 72 years old, you're 14. You know, so I wish he would have lived, and him and Rocky would have lived at least to be 14. You know, that's what I figured they're going to live to be at least. I thought he would live to be at least 15, but I don't know what happened. I think he had a stroke, to tell you the truth. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the hell to do. It's like, it was so sudden, no warning signs, nothing. Yeah, I was telling Goldie here, he says, you know, I'm not a cop, you know, you're not in a You're not handcuffed or nothing. You're just in the back there because I wish I could talk to these guys, you know. I wish they understood. They kind of do understand because I keep talking to them. They do, Goldie, they do understand somewhat. And I tell you the truth, I'm not sure what they understand exactly. Oh, by the way, Rocky, his eyesight was like 20/20. I swear to God, it was like you wouldn't believe that he would watch like the you know, the monitor and stuff. I mean, they all do. Onyx does too and stuff, but his eyesight was way better. It wasn't like a cat eyesight. This guy's going slow, but that's okay because he's got stuff in the back of his truck here, you know. There's a legitimate reason for it. I don't like when people go drive slow just for the heck of it, but you know, that drives me nuts because I'm trying to go someplace and they got a one-laner. But this guy's got stuff in his truck, so that's cool. He's a working man. But you know, so what that was I talking about? Yeah, so you know, the one guy at the place, he had it on his back of his shirt. We speak for the pets because they can't speak for themselves, and you know, that's cool because. But sometimes you can tell what's going on. I gotta tell you this about Putin. Putin was like so smart, and he would like in other words, if I was doing something, he'd be right there. Sometimes he'd drive me nuts doing that, but they're all kind of do that. They get right when I'm doing something. They're curious. But Putin was right there. Like if I put up those 3 more cat shelves, like two 6-footers in one room and 1 6-footer in another room, extended onto the existing shelves, and you know, he'd be right there. He'd be like, oh yeah, and he'd jump up on it and he'd be like using it and he'd be giving me the squint, which is like a sign of infection. He's always like right into like curious, really smart. That guy I miss a real lot because he was like the most unusual cat I could think of, really. And sometimes I feel like I took him for granted because I didn't think, because I was concentrating on the other guys too, you know. I got him split 15 million different ways sometimes. I just can't do everything. And I got other commitments, so I can't, you know, do everything, you know. So, you know, sometimes I get pissed off now thinking that, and some of this other stuff I'm doing, if I spent more time with Putin, I might have prevented whatever happened wrong with him, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know, man. I thought I took good care of him, but you can always do a better job. And this guy's going really slow, man. Even with the truck stuff in the back. I don't like this because I want to get this over with and get this guy back, you know. I know we're going to be sitting there waiting, but if I get there early, we'll be one of the first ones in line. Just checking to see if you're still in there. You got all quiet all of a sudden, boo-boo, huh? We're going to get you to... couldn't remember what it was, you know, it's distemper shot. That's what it was. I don't think it's really needed, but we're gonna get that for you too. Just, I don't know, I don't trust all these shots to tell you the truth, but you never know. You never know, man, right? Okay, little fella? Get nice and quiet, huh? You okay? You'll be all right, man. We'll be going home pretty soon, a couple hours or something. It takes a long time with this place, man. Right? You'll be okay? I was thinking, what was it? Dementia shot, diphtheria, something with a D. Distemper. That's what it is. Okay, fella? All right. Here's Sweetie Pie. Get the cat music playing for him. Right? Right? You're Sweetie Pie, huh? Aren't you? Got a little bit of blanket in there, okay? All right. You Sweetie Pie. All right. Okay, so he's getting a distemper, which is the one I couldn't think of before. Distemper, a 3-year rabies shot, and he's getting a Revolution Plus, which takes care of everything. So hopefully he'll be fine. This way we can get Leo and get feathered tomorrow. You'll be good to go, boo-boo. Okay? Hopefully you'll be the one that lives to be 20. Hopefully, God. I don't want to say that too much because maybe I jinxed it with the other guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, Goldie's back. I gave him some tuna fish broth here, right? He was hiding for a while, and I couldn't find him. I don't know where he goes. I guess I could have found him after so many hours, but I looked and looked and looked. You know, so he popped out. He wasn't hiding that long, maybe an hour. Whew, that's good. And you I'm pretty. You know what? That's great. It's great news, man. Great news. You were very good. You were very good, right? You surprised me, okay? You surprised me, Onyx. We got one more feather. Got one more. Okay? She'll go tomorrow. She'll get the same treatment as you. You with all those shots and stuff. The 3-year rabies, the distemper, and Revolution Plus. Here she is. And I'm asking about Leo. Leo is an orange and white one. And we'll find out about him. I don't think he's got a microchip in him, but if he does, that's great. If he doesn't, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can coordinate when I pick him up, and then go straight to the vet, get the microchip, and then get him back here. You know, because he's all got microchips in them. You got a microchip. You got a microchip. You got a microchip, right? And I got loads of Revolution on the way. And Revolution Plus, right? The cat medicine. So, anyway. That's good. I was a little bit afraid he was going to hide under the bed, hide someplace for hours and hours and hours. It was about, maybe an hour, not even an hour. About an hour, maybe. So they're getting along pretty good. So. And I still got to do my memorial to Rocky and Putin, because they had private cremations, and we're gonna put pictures and stuff. I got a shelf I made up above the door in the bedroom, on the inside of the bedroom, and that's where they're going, in their private cremations. And it's a very nice box, and they signed the cards and everything. All the vets signed the cards, so it's cute. You know, I mean, what can I do? And I saved some of their fur too. So I don't know. He's 8.5. I hope he potentially could last at least another 10 years, but let's hope he does. You know, he's got the cat vitamin. You know, I was giving that to Putin and Rocky too, to add live cat vitamins. Well, Rocky died of a broken heart. He didn't die from something. Literally, he just fell to pieces when Putin died, which I fell to pieces. I fell to pieces too. And I was, you know, I thought Rocky was, I couldn't believe Rocky died from that though, but he did. I mean, somebody's gonna say, no, but it's not that uncommon. It's not like an everyday thing, but with dogs and cats, they got more feelings than humans. But you'll see this with humans, like if there's a couple, a man and wife, that are together for like 40, 50 years or something, and one of them dies, you know, the other one usually dies pretty soon right after that. And, you know, it's just like their spirits are intertwined. Rocky and Putin, he knew Putin for like, Rocky was just a little over, well, he was 10 years old. He was 10 years and 2 months old, and he knew Putin since, for a little more than 9 years, 24/7. And this guy too. So he's my link to Putin and Rocky. So he's getting extra care, man. I hope everything goes right. I'm getting tired of this, man. I wish these guys would live 50 years or more. I hope I live longer. God, you know, I hope so. Doing the 1 meal a day, the apple cider vinegar and all this wonderful stuff. Millions of different things. And I got the colostrum over here for the kitties still. And I still get that. I don't give it to them every day, but man, all that stuff I did, and to be quite honest though, I was running out of, I had less energy when I got out of the hospital for like months. And I'm going to tell you, that hospital thing was a mess, because I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have even been there like that long. They were just idiots. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. You know, I was working out up to 3 to 4 hours a day. It wasn't like, I had a bladder stone. And I wound up being there for 2 months. Forget it with that stuff, man. Forget it. It's a money-making racket. That's all it is.